It's
absolute total mayhem.
It's
fun, crazy.
It's
lack of sleep.
It's March Madness. Every March, millions of college basketball fans have one thing on their mind: the NCAA men's basketball tournament. When 68 teams in 4 regions are whittled down to 32 teams before the first weekend, then down to the Sweet 16, followed by the Elite 8, then the Final Four, and finally the National Championship, where one team will rise above the rest. However, before a champion is named, the most important process has to take place. The bracket must be completed. So how long did it take our new Wartburg student media leaders to finish their brackets?
It just kind of depends on the year and how much time I have during the bracket season.
I try and fill it out with other people, kind of to gauge how everyone else is feeling about it. So 20 minutes probably.
The more basketball I watch, the less I do research on because I've seen the teams. This year, I about an hour, if that.
Some fill out the bracket for fun, but for others, a lot is at stake.
Bragging rights.
A gift card to the bookstore and a t-shirt. Ooh,
Last year I had one for my floors, since I'm an RA, and the winner was supposed to dye my hair any color he wanted. I won, so it was kind of a bummer for them.
Filling out the bracket is never easy. There are always tough decisions, buzzer beaters, and upsets. Morehead State over Louisville, and Butler stunning Pittsburgh. Need I say more?
This year is such a wild year with how many #1 seeds have gone down, so who knows? It's going to be a crazy tournament, I think.
All these experts talk about the parity within basketball, and we've seen it a lot. You look at Thursday, there was 5 games that were buzzer beater games, and those were 50-50 matchups that could have went either way. Those 2 teams play again. I bet all 5 teams that lost would probably win. So it was tough this year.
There's a lot of quality teams and there was so much parity in college basketball this year that you don't really. There's not really a bad pick, but there's also not really a great pick because all the teams have really good players this year.
So who did our media heads pick for the Final Four?
The University of North Carolina, Notre Dame, the University of Wisconsin, and UConn.
Pittsburgh, Kansas, Ohio State, and UConn.
Ohio State, Duke, Notre Dame, and Florida.
What about the champions?
UConn.
Notre Dame,
Pittsburgh.
Some people just don't understand what all the hype is about, but
it's fun to see everybody doing sports, whether it's people who don't like sports or anything, who always do brackets, and it's an office pool or a work pool or something like that. It's fun to see everybody doing them.
I like the Thursday, Friday. I like those opening games where you can just sit and watch all 12 hours of basketball for 2 days.
March Madness, they're always playing for who's on the front of the jersey instead of who's on the back.
So whether it's for the love of the game, for money, for school spirit, for the action, for the buzzer beaters, for the upsets, or just for fun, the time has come for people all over to gather together for the most popular tournament in sports, March Madness. Going inside the numbers for SportsKnight, I'm Shelby Granath.